All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here just before 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Kind of late on getting this video up. I wanted to do it earlier this week, but I've just been really busy, guys. But what we're going to talk about this morning here real quick is the Heritor watch that I received on my Watch Gang Black subscription. Now, this was the very first watch I received. So far, I've received two. I'm not really sure if I'm going to continue with the subscription, but I did want to talk about this watch. It's a pretty neat little watch real quick. A little bit also about the company and kind of how I feel about what they're doing and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and look at it. Now, I will leave down below in the description of this video, I will leave a link to the unboxing of this watch. Now, here's a quick look at the watch here, guys. We will get in full depth of this piece here in just a minute, dimensions and all that good stuff, talk about the movement, the case, the glass, everything like that. Wanted to show you really quick the packaging. If you don't go back and watch the video, this is a simple flat box with a foam insert to fit the watch. And here you have two pieces that I thought were kind of interesting. If I can get them off the table with my fingers. So here we have just what you'd consider like a regular old business card in the box. Has information for their Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and all that stuff. And a little bit here, this tends to be their picture and a lot of their things. One of the big things they really like to do is push these as watches you'll buy, keep forever, and pass down to your family members. This I found to be interesting. What I thought was a warranty card is not actually a warranty card, but it is a certificate of authenticity for this watch, letting you know that you have an official Heritor timepiece. So I thought that was kind of different. I'm usually used to seeing something like a warranty card in a box. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Here is the watch, guys. I want to go ahead and adjust the camera here in just a second so we can actually take a better look at it. But good looking watch. I think the case is definitely super, super reminiscent of the early 6105s from Seiko from the late 1960s, mid to late 60s. Definitely harkens back to that in this case style for me, but very cool watch. Let's adjust the camera and take a closer look at this piece from Heritor. All right, guys, so here it is, the little Heritor. This is actually called the Heritor Morrison is the name of it. This model number is the HR7602 model. So what we have going on here, guys, is a nice, what I'm going to say is a diverse style or inspired sports watch, because the reason I say that is because this watch does not have a screw down crown and it is 100 meters water resistant. So really for me, it doesn't meet the characteristics of like a true diver's watch or anything like that. But honestly, for a guy like me, that's neither here nor there because I'm truly just a desk diver. So the advertised size of this watch, and I'm just going to go off the advertised size of this, is 43 millimeters from side to side. It does tend to wear smaller than that in my book, and I think what I'll do is once I get it on the wrist, we'll get out the caliper and just verify that. They advertise 47 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip on this watch, a 20 millimeter lug opening, as you guys can see here, and a 14 millimeter thickness on this watch from the case back to the top of the crystal. So, like I said, guys, very 6105 reminiscent from Seiko. This watch is running a NH35 Seiko movement. It's advertised on the back of the watch. We'll show that on the rotor here when I flip it over. So that means this is hand windable. And because you don't have a screw down crown on this watch, it is kind of handy because you can just wind it from this position here. So it is hand winding. And also when you reach down here and pull the crown all the way out, you guys will see that second hand is stopped. So you can set the time precisely. So let's go ahead and move this to, let's put it right there, about 8:15. Yeah, right in there, so we can see the dial here. Now, you can also, this has a date feature there at the 4 o'clock position, as you guys can see. And in the first position out, you can actually adjust that date on this watch. So clean little piece. Applied indices on this watch all the way around. They do have Super Luminova on this watch. It is not the best applied lume, but it does glow. It does glow pretty good and works good. I will get a lume shot and the wrist shot at the end, of course, as usual. You guys can see the Cyclops for that date indicator there, and it works good. Good magnification on there makes it very simple to see that date. One thing I like is the cleanness of the dial on this watch. Very simple with the Heritor logo up there below 12 o'clock, and just above 6 you have the simple automatic there. Clean hands on this watch also. You know, a little bit of homage, maybe to some stuff there, maybe a little bit of Omega, you know, Seamaster 300 old style there, and little different stuff, but really kind of unique and individual, even though it does have this very Seiko-esque look overall to it because of the case. The case itself is brushed all the way around, as you guys can see. including the crown, including the sides of the case. The top of the case, as you guys can see, is brushed in a circular pattern, and then on the sides it's brushed down. Nice contrast there, even though it's all brushed. Flip it over so we can take a look at the back of the watch. Now, as you guys can see there, the NH35A there on the left-hand side of the rotor, and the SII for Seiko Industries, 24 joules. It's very interesting because on their website they advertise this as a 22 joule movement, where it's very clear, guys, it's a 24 joule Seiko movement, so you might want to fix that. All stainless steel construction, they advertise as 316L. Putting Japan automatic movement, 10 atmospheres, which is 100 meters, and then the Heritor logo. Interestingly, case back is polished around the outside of the display, the crystal display. I'm assuming this is a mineral crystal because on top of this watch, they do advertise this as what you call a sapphire-coated mineral crystal. Now, if you guys understand how that works or what that is, go ahead and let me know down below in the comments. I'm sure it's a technique or a procedure to actually put, some kind of a sapphire coating on a mineral crystal, but I'm not really familiar with it. Genuine leather strap on this watch, Heritor logo. You guys can see the genuine leather there. I'll try to get an overall measurement on the strap if I can here. Heritor there, stainless steel, obviously. Now let's go ahead and pause the camera here, get this watch on the wrist, and we will go out with a loom shot, okay? All right, guys, so there's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. Now I did verify the case dimensions with my caliper. It is 42.6 side to side. Interestingly enough, though, the lug tip to lug tip actually came in well below the 47 advertised at 45.4, and the thickness came in at actually 13.4, so I think they do need to fix that on their website also. So the genuine leather strap, I will tell you guys, on a 7-inch wrist, even at that, there's not a whole lot left. So I think that if you have a big wrist, you're probably going to need to change the strap if you guys end up picking one of these up. Okay, so here, let me tell you really quick about the brand. I've never heard of this brand before. This is a Watch Gang Black thing, so, but the brand is out there on Amazon. Joma Shop is selling them and stuff like that. The prices are kind of all over the board. I've seen this on the website. They advertise this watch for $800 MSRP, which is obviously crazy and off the board. And I've also read in forums where, they say, well, our pricing is our pricing on the website. What you guys want to sell them for is what you sell them for. So kind of a Invicti, kind of shady, funny way of doing things. But the watches seem to be high quality. They are on Joma Shop, like I said, Amazon. I'll leave links down below where you can look at them. This watch, even on Amazon, MSRP is like $399. So you guys make the decision on that. It is a great little watch, especially at the Watch Gang. I paid like $115 for this, shipped to my house. So at that price point, I have absolutely no problem with it. It's a great little watch. I'll wear it and have fun with it. So, and the brand itself, watches you'll keep for a lifetime, you'll pass on to your generations and yada, yada, yada. I mean, it's kind of a little bit cheesy, but that's the world we are in nowadays with a lot of micro brands. And anyways, I'm going to stop rambling and let's get a loom shot to go out with, guys. All right, guys, it's interesting. I ran outside because my Drill Master flashlight was outside. Came inside and shut off the lights, and boom, this watch was already glowing from the loom, just from the sunlight. Now, I'll point out to you guys, this happens a lot. You guys notice how bright the indices are and how white the hands are. The hands don't glow nearly as bright, but let's go ahead and charge this anyways. Hit it with the Drill Master. Yeah, I was in my car for camping. So, all right, so yeah, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good loom for a watch at this price point for the Watch Gang Black subscription. So this watch from Watch Gang Black at the $100 price point, yeah, I'll take it. It's not, I don't think it hits that $350 or $500 watch category, but, it's, for the $100 and something, yeah, it's worth it. So, all right, guys, that's it. The Heritor Morrison in orange and black. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.